Hi, this is top showbiz comedian and showbiz darling, that's right, darling, Alan Carr, and you're listening to a man who loves expensive wines. He's often found with his nose in Jacob's Creek.
Next, please.
You're having a dig, aren't you, at my man boobs and me back fat?
I don't think I'm in a position to mock the afflicted. Look at this face.
Someone's going to get... Yeah, you're bloody ginger. Yes. Do people know you're ginger? Is that a common...
No, it's not, and thank you for revealing it. You've outed me.
I know.
As a ginger.
As a ginger. My brother's ginger, it's all right.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I know. My mum must be loving it, a gay and a ginger.
How are you doing? Because it's been 2 years since we last spoke, and you have just gone from being a nobody to being one of the biggest stars in comedy and everywhere. I'm sick of seeing you on the TV.
Oh, thank you. What a lovely thing to say. Yeah, I admit I am everywhere. The thing is, you get to this position and you get asked to do certain things. And, I mean, I love to, it's nice that they ask you. Don't roll your eyes.
It's the money. Don't make out you want to actually be here.
I want to be there. You're right.
I want to talk about you.
Yeah,
because
please, come on.
You're delicious and you're a big star. Oh. And what I need to say to you is this. Are you enjoying it? Because, when you're in this furore of DVDs and books and promoting and shows, you can get so caught up in it, you actually don't enjoy it. Are you having fun?
I am having fun. It's just a lot of hard work. And I know people who are working in factories like I used to do and in call centre. It's not hard work, it's a different kind of work. I just don't like the lack of spontaneity. If you want a holiday, if you want to meet your friends, you've got to and it's all for you. I end up saying to people, can my people speak to your people? And then how much of a Wally do you look then saying that? So I actually said that a few times, which is embarrassing. But yeah, I am enjoying it. But you just need to breathe sometimes and go, all right. But I'm doing these book signings, which is great. And I'm meeting me fans and they're lovely and they bring me presents and stuff.
Let's talk about the general public. On the whole, are they nice to meet or would you rather keep them at a distance?
No, they're lovely. They are the majority. You get the odd one shouting, or like a white van driver shouting out. I can't really say, but that's a bit rubbish. But yeah, but on the majority, they're really nice. You get a few people though who come, usually the gays, who come up to you and go, are you on the telly? Apparently you're on the telly, like that, and that's a bit... I'm not saying, they should know who I am, but I'm just saying, they come up to you in a pub and go, apparently you're on the telly. And I think, well, that's a good guess, if of all the people in this pub, you picked me. So I was well done, so yeah.
And I'll tell you what it is about you. They'll forgive you for anything because you've got warmth, and it's that old-fashioned warmth that there aren't many people kind of on the TV now that we actually feel endeared to, and you've got that. And other celebs say it about you as well. You can't buy that.
No. I think it's nice to be warm, and that's what I like being approached. People approach me, like we're saying, you get the nice people, you get the odd people, but when people do come up, it's not. I mean, some of the stuff they say is boring, like, my cat's called Alan. You're like, oh, lovely, moustache, bye. But, I like it when they come and talk to me. It's nice.
And then you've written your autobiography, which is marvellous, because you're only about 17, aren't you?
That's right, yes. Well, I mean, at first I was like, maybe I shouldn't write it. And then you go in there, and Kerry Katona's got 8, Jordan's got 2, and I thought, well, should I give it a go? These Big Brother people bring it out, so I thought, why shouldn't I?
And there's an element as well that while you're at the top, you've got to make the most of it. People are currently interested in you, so why not bring out a book?
Yeah. Also, and there's a way, it was almost like 2 fingers up to my critics as well, because I wanted to write a book, because, people might think it's just the voice or the face that gets the laugh. I thought, no, I'm going to write it. I do write my own jokes. I'm going to write this book, and then no one can criticise it. But it's done really well. It's sold over 100,000 copies, so I'm well chuffed.
Are you crying inside? Because you didn't have the easiest of upbringings. I mean, look at that face.
You are so going to get a slap. I'm not stupid, You're going, oh, and then you just dig.
Do you know what I do? I give you a hug and then I knee you, don't
I? No, I'm not crying on the inside. What it is turning a negative into a positive. That's what I do.
And you're always able to see the funny side a lot.
Always saw the funny side. Even when I was being bullied and stuff, and even at the call centre, so, and it was pretty, and I was covered in psoriasis and everything. So, it's just taking a negative and turning it into a positive. And that's what I want people to get out of the book.
How's the psoriasis doing? Is it still chafing? Or?
I've still got it downstairs. So I blame it because I'm always dressed as a woman on those tights. I started getting cystitis.
Have you ever said no to any of those costumes?
No. I mean, once you're dressed as a pasty, you know, and then I was Mr. Chips. I don't know if you saw me as that, and this skin tight yellow, and you could see everything. Honestly, it wasn't pretty.
Everything. And then, of course, there's stories in the book where you, as a child, wanted to get an ice cream and end up in your mother's shoes.
Well, yes, it's so embarrassing. But I mean, all kids like ice cream. And so when the ice cream van used to come, you'd rush to get your shoes, and I couldn't find my trainers. So I put on my mum's knee-length high heel leather boots. And I went, stop, I want a 99. And it started driving off. So I was running after it saying, stop, like this. And I ran through the estate in my mum's boots.
Are you sure there was an ice cream involved in this?
The ice cream might not have been there, yes. It was my lovely handbag that went with the boots. That was nice, did me lippy. No, yes, so it was embarrassing. You just see all like the people on the street going, that's Graham's son. So I'm licking me 99.
I suppose we better do some business for you. You must have a website.
Oh yes, www.alancarr.net, and I'm keeping it all up to date now because like last year it was just so old hat and all that. But I've got a man who does it now, and it's all up to date. It's got everything on.
You're up there with the best. That's the thing about you.
Oh, thank you so much.
It's so nice to see you again because all those years ago when you were a nobody, who'd have thought you'd have still been talking to me today?
I know, yes. Because I just remembered how bad your breath smelt the first time.
Is it bad today?
Oh, it's like someone's opened a Portaloo door.
Could you say anything nice about me to make me feel better?
No.
Alex Belfield.